Let's clear something up because y'all love to use this logic whenever y'all try to make a point, but it really just exposes y'all insecurity. You don't hear the same rhetoric amongst trans men and cisgender men because of one very simple reason. Cisgendered or biological men do not see trans men as a threat. Now sit with me. Because we don't see them as competition. We also don't see them as desirable in ways that we measure our own value. And that should tell y'all everything. The obsession with trans women is not about fairness. It's not about protection. It's not about biology. It's about threat perception. And stick with me. I want y'all to sit down when I say this because this might hit some of y'all very hard. It's completely shocking. Trust me. Not one trans woman wakes up and says, I'm transitioning because I want to carry a child. They know they can't have children. Not one trans woman wakes up and says, I am better than a biological woman. Not one. Not one trans woman is trying to erase the existence of a biological woman. That's just a lie y'all repeat to justify y'all discomfort, if we're being honest. Trans women don't demand superiority. They are demanding existence. And the reason this conversation always turns hostile is because femininity that is confident, desirable, visible, and unfucking apologetic makes motherfuckers spiral, especially when it don't need permission or don't ever ask for permission. Historically, society has always policed femininity way more than they do masculinity. Femininity is scrutinized, regulated, punished, and publicly debated simply because it has always been associated with desirability and social power. The problem is trans women disrupt that system by simply existing. Trans women expose the uncomfortable truth that femininity is not owned. It's not guarded or validated or gate-kept by biology alone. And for most people whose identity rely on rigid hierarchy, that realization feels like a loss. And sit with this, even when nothing has been fucking taken. Nothing yet? The idea that trans women are demeaning and demanding is merely projection. Because what you're really saying is, I am uncomfortable with women I can't control. Because if it wasn't a threat and if it wasn't a conversation, y'all would have the same smoke for trans men that y'all do have with trans women. It shouldn't fall on the men to have that aspect because we don't see trans men as a threat. And here is the part y'all really don't want to say out loud. Fear does not become fact just because you repeat it. Discomfort does not become harm just because you feel entitled to relief. And insecurity does not become biology because you dress it up as concern. Trans women are not the problem. I think y'all have come to the realization that this fear-mongering that y'all do, no matter how fucking loud it is, does not get to masquerade as logic anymore.